Well, folks, here it is. My Proton pack is finally finished. Woohoo! Yes, I know. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely. Folks, this Proton pack is not like any other Proton pack out there. Reason being is because it is 100% aluminum. Impossible? Me thinks not. I was able to acquire a CNC file from a guy who owed me a lot more favors than he delivered. He was able to make me a CNC file, and I had this baby custom made. And oh boy, does it look nice. Wowee. Now true, it's got some dings and whatnot because I was working on it, but as the years go by and it gets more scratches and dings and whatnot, aluminum is going to show through and it's going to look absolutely legitimate. I'm not talking about just, the pack shell itself being aluminum. No. Bumper is also custom made. I have the end filter here welded on there. It looks beautiful. There's supposed to be an ugly weld here. Yeah, I had that welded. The ion arm to the booster tube. Absolutely great. Let's get into talking about some of the specs of this thing. All real parts on this. I mean, here's a clippered valve that's seen better days. We got a clippered valve over here that is brand new. Yeah, we got a dial over here that does absolutely nothing. We've got a light here because I like it. Yeah, this thing is great. I actually didn't want to use a Ghostbusters 2 ribbon cable. I had the video game mode ribbon cable for this. However, the plastic coating started to come undone, and it just became sticky. So, yeah, I had to go another route. Yeah, this blue tube is actually supposed to be in front of the ribbon cable, but this PPD here actually comes from Ben of Kent, which means it's hollow on the inside. And whenever I put this tube fitting on the inside, it wanted to jut forward. So that would look stupid, so I had to have it behind the ribbon cable, so it's somewhat upright. Alright. Enough of me yakking. Let's see this baby in action. Turn the Talent cell battery on. Full charge. Oh, that's nice. Alrighty. Now, we flip this switch on. Whenever you flip the switch on, that turns on just to boot up the whole Ninja Tunes kit I installed. We've got two lights here that do absolutely nothing, but they look cool. And also, I installed this one little light here because it's reminiscent of the packs that the real Ghostbusters had. Didn't really do anything, but it looked nice. Oh yeah, genuine resistors too. There's one. Whenever it comes to a pack like this, spared no expense. First mode, let's try out. We're going to be trying out Afterlife. To turn that on, you just hit this red button and... Woo! Oh yeah, that is epic. You can also control the sound by using this little Raytheon crank knob. Here we go. Get the wand off of there. Normally V-hooks are actually just folded metal, but yeah, this wand is heavy. I didn't want to take any risks, so I bought these ones off of a certain Etsy seller, and yeah, these are durable. Now, let's see what this baby can do. Turn it on. Ooh. Woohoo. Pop mech. Now, fire. Now, if we hit this button, it'll be crossing the streams mode. Oh, I absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. Alright, and shut off Afterlife mode, just push this button. Oh yeah, powering down, gotta love it. But wait, there is more, because this kit from Ninja Tunes is referred to as the mother of all kits. So, Let's turn it on from here for a more original look. Oh yeah, just the standardized clockwise going. Now since this is mode 2 and Afterlife is mode 1, let's see what happens. We turn that on. This is Ghostbusters 1. Very nice. Now, Ghostbusters 2, I am naming as mode 3. Lights on. Here we go. Oh, I absolutely love that little sound whenever it kicks on. Ghostbusters 2 mode is my favorite one. Because, listen. I just love it. I tell you what I didn't love. Installing that wand emitter tip light. Just putting the wires through there, having them go through all the banjo, all the red tubing, the other banjo, coming out the other side, and going into that big glob of bullshit. That was not fun, folks. I will not be doing that again. Now, let's go to mode 4, which is video game mode. Now this comes from the video game. This is the stasis stream. It is supposed to freeze ghosts and slow them down, even though it has nothing to do with cold. Yeah, you can't see it outside that well, but yeah, it lights up blue. Do it again. Slime blower mode. I love it. And this is the Meson Collider mode. Those should actually be yellow, but they're coming out white. I know they look purple, but trust me, they're white. Now, for the 5th and final mode of this, I call this Possessor mode. Because in Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, there's a possession ghost that gets into the pack and turns it on one of the busters. So, oh, I love that. Yeah, I would use this as my default mode, but the power cell doesn't work with it, so yeah, that's a big negatory. So, there you go, folks. This is my Proton pack. Now I'll turn it back on just to keep it going. I don't know how people find joy in putting these things together, because believe you me, I had no joy in it. But it was fun seeing the final result. My artistic freedom here extended as far as doing the whole raw metal versus black look. I mean, I think that just looks very nice. And I know the heat sink is sideways. I have opened up this wand more times than my sock drawer. It's on the side. It is going to stay sideways forever and ever until I say otherwise. I saw these little discs on Amazon and I thought, yeah, what the hell, I'll throw them on there. Oh boy, those do look nice. They do look nice. And for the Raytheon crank knob, I'm like, well, do I want like a black one? Do I want a gray one? What do I do? And then I saw this one with the metal handle, and I thought, yeah, that's going to work out very nicely for the theme that I'm going with. Very nice indeed. This thing being all aluminum. Yeah, I'm probably going to have back problems whenever I wear it, but it'll be worth it. It'll be in the name of Ghostbusters. And before I forget, I also wanted to show you folks, I've got some autographs back here on the motherboard from Ernie Hudson that played Winston, from Maurice LaMarche that did the voice of Egon from the Ghostbusters cartoons. So yeah, I am just really happy with this thing, and I needed a back pad on here. Otherwise, yeah, things would not be fun.